So today we are going to be talking about the low risk and low budget. I mean, so many people are often saying that, oh my God, you need tons of money. You need a so big budget. You need tens of thousands. You need 100,000 in order to build this Amazon FBA business. But I have actually been saying it pretty much from the start. Like, I remember at least for, I don't know, 6 years at least, that I've been telling people that big budget in this kind of business model can actually hurt you. So it's not your advantage, it can be a disadvantage. So even if you have a bigger budget at your disposal, you should still go phase by phase, really gradually in and launching product per product.
Exactly, and you know what? So it's actually it's so much better. What you actually need, what we all need, what people need, is hope. It's enthusiasm, like proof that something works, right? And imagine if you get that proof, hope, enthusiasm that actually what I'm doing actually works, right? How much more action now you will take, right? How much faster you will act, right? And that's the being consistent is an enemy. That's why people don't succeed, because they're not consistent, right? And that's why we need hope, proof, or something in order to take massive amount of action, because now your life changed. Like, remember, Jonna said the first time he got the sale on Amazon, like everything changed for him. Everything.
Yeah, and the same thing for us. I mean, as soon as we saw that first sale, it was boom. I mean, someone in the middle of the US just bought our products. It really felt like incredible. Like we are basically on the opposite side of the planet, right?
Yeah, and that's the whole point why we are that's what the point that we talk today, because the old way was to really develop something for 9 months, to make it happen as soon as possible, but it always took more than 6 months, and that's a killer. It's a killer for your belief, your enthusiasm, your consistency, and that's why today we're going to speak about this this low budget method, right? Low budget fast method, which can reinforce your mind and belief, and then actually gives you so much information. So who's ready? Who wants to rock and roll? Who wants to start?
Who wants to learn the low risk, low budget method?
4 hours of learning, and how did these 4 hours change your perspective into opportunity on Amazon already? Like just imagine that, right? Imagine if you're going to spend more hours with us, right? So how much can you learn from people who have done something, and how can it change your life, right? So what's the recap for day 4? Bonnie, do you want to go through that?
Yes. So yesterday we talked about that you can have a great market and great product idea, but if you don't know to display it, you're still lost in the crowd. So if you do not find a way how to stand out, then you're still just like one of everyone else. So we talked about the X factor and why it is important. And remember, what we are selling on, what we have at our disposal on Amazon. So people are just shopping, browsing through, and they are not going to spend a huge amount of time. So we immediately need to get their attention. And when we actually get them to our listing, they immediately need to see that what is our benefit? Why should they actually choose us? So we showed you different X factor images. And that's the thing about that. We don't want to convince people to buy our products. If you need to convince, then it's the wrong customer. So instead, we actually put our offer in front of the right audience, in the front of the right customers, right? So we also presented you some product ideas, and told that the reason why you are doing this is super important. And this is also a topic that we have been discussing for many, many years, because we experienced it ourselves as well. Sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have days that are not so good, and it doesn't feel that exciting anymore, and the motivation is low, the energy level is low, and you start asking yourself that, what's the point? What's the point of doing this?
But I remember one day I came home and I told home that, you know, I'm not going to work anymore for anyone else. That's it. I'm done. And that was like, I remember I felt it, my whole body was shivering. It was like, I'm done. I'm going to make happen something in my life. And yeah, even though the next 6-7 months, like my spouse back then was telling me that stop talking about this Amazon. It's already 7 months. How long have you talked me that I would succeed? Like my friends were telling me, like Victor, if you come today out and talk to me about Amazon, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm already tired.
Yeah, I don't want to meet up with you.
I don't want to meet. But I was like, no, I will do it. I will do it. You know, I'm going to climb that mountain, and if I'm not going to be on top of there, you will find me next to it dead. You know, I'm gonna do it. So it took really time, you know, to do it. But anyway, that's the power of choice, right?
Yes, and this is why I mean it's different for every single person. And for me personally, it was that I wanted to be in this situation where I'm not dependent on any location, and so I'm able to actually travel around in different places of the world. I mean, experience different culture and see different parts of the world, and additionally that I mean that my earnings is not limited, because I realized as an employee that I mean I was running a like multi-million like 100 million project there, but I mean even if it goes perfectly, I will still only be paid like maximum like 4 months salary. So it was very limited.
Exactly. Cool. So today we're going to speak about high profitability, low risk, low budget method. Again, it's a system, guys. We're presenting you a system, right? Framework. And you know what? These, like, we're going to speak basically cover these number 4, number 5. And these are one of the key elements for viral Amazon product. Because obviously but why would you sell anything that has no profitability, right? And on Amazon, guys, remember this one. Quality is number 1. You can never skip the quality, right? And so, yeah, today we're going to speak about this step number 4, basically find out the profitability. And the reason it's step number 4 is because on step number product research, and when we're creating an X factor, these things may change the price for the product, right? So if we can't do profitability research before product research, before X factor, because these things are changing our costs, right? Because we want to release something better. We want to add more value to the product. And you know, these things may change the cost, right? And this, for one product, this may take you 1 hour if you know how to do that. But then again, for this whole 4 steps here, will basically save you time and money in the future whenever you want to release anything, because the point of here is these 4 steps, that you don't research only one product. You have like 5 to 15 products on a list, and now you can start seeing comparison and opportunity, like how the opportunity actually is working for you. Which product is more better, which product is less. And again, before we can go to this profitability research, and figure out, like, can we make profits? Because why would you even care about that idea? Guys, this is enough. Why would you even care about that product idea if there's no way to make profits?